Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Jason Williams.
And I'm Sammy Roebuck, and boy, has it been a night, you guys.
It's it's been an interesting night. You know, the rain kind of caught us off guard a little bit.
Absolutely. This is the first Friday Night Fever I've actually had to blow dry my hair before getting on set because that's how down and rainy it was tonight. It was just crazy.
Oh yeah, it's been an interesting night. And Sammy, what's in this bowl?
You know, I think it might be a cute little skunk. I mean, look at him.
A skunk?
A skunk in a bowl. What does
skunk
that
in a
mean
bowl.
to you guys?
That means the Skunk Bowl was happening tonight. Our game of the week, Boonville versus Baldwin.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
The 72nd annual Skunk Bowl had a slight delay, but the teams were ready to rock. First play of the game, Noah Gillen gonna drop it off to Zion Nunn. He's gonna make a couple people miss, and he's gonna head his way to the end zone. They would not catch him. That is the opening play of the game. Boonville would miss the extra point, so that would be 6-0. Baldwin, they're gonna respond on the very next drive. Right here, number 22, Terrell Robinson. I kind of lost him on the play. There's a lot of misdirection there, but Terrell Robinson gonna fight his way into the end zone, and the Bearcats would take the lead 7-6. Bearcat fans liking what they see right there. Next drive, Gillen. He's just gonna keep it himself, and he's gonna, no one's gonna touch him, but there's a couple flags back there. This play is a huge play, but it would come back for holding, unfortunately, for the Blue Devils. Next play, whoop, slip. The ball takes a high snap, and the defense would come up with the fumble recovery, but they'd only be able to get a field goal out of it. The game is still currently going on. Boonville currently leads 33-26 in the fourth quarter.
Now, rainy night over in Columbus, like I said, it got pushed back to 7:30. And look at the Noxubee County Tigers with the ball. And that's a touchdown by the little guy. And he was number one. Look at him go. That was Martavius Wicks. 6-0. PAT was no good. Now, here are the Falcons with the ball, but bad snap. Morris drops it, and somehow they still recover it, but he was tackled for a huge loss. It was actually almost a safety, and that was a huge defensive play. And look at these cheerleaders battling it out in the rain. So proud of them. Now, Tigers with the ball again. Kamario Taylor looks to find a receiver, but he finds a Falcon instead, and that was a huge momentum change for the Falcons. And they ended up going on to lose, unfortunately, 16 to Noxubee County's 28. Makes sense because Noxubee County, they went to state last year.
Oh yeah, that's a very good team right there. The Red Raiders of Shannon High taking on the Houston Hilltoppers tonight. As you can see, the team's running out there. They are ready to go. Right here, Trey Spurgeon of the Raiders. He's going to look around, and he's going to find DeGarius Clifton off the tip. And he is going to go all in by himself for a 65-yard touchdown for the Raiders. That's how you make a play right there. Starks going to get a nice run for an 8-yard gain right here. He's going to set up the next play. Jalen Washington, he had a huge sophomore year, back for his senior year now. He's going to get in the end zone, and he's going to tie up the gain at 7 for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers, they are going to be spreading the carries around. This time, Jacoby Spratt, he's going to finish off the drive for another Hilltopper touchdown. Houston would lead 14-7 at that point, and they would go on to win the game. No, excuse me, Shannon would win the game 28-14.
And a rainbow above the Tupelo Stadium, a good sign for the Golden Wave, and it was a crazy one tonight. Tupelo, they went on to get a touchdown by Tyreek Darden. Extra point was good. Tupelo up 7-0 early. Look at those cheerleaders loving what they're seeing. Then later on in the first quarter, Tupelo, fourth down, takes the punt. And Jaden Hill will run all the way around the Chargers. Look at him going, and look at that blocker just doing his job, and that is another touchdown. However, PAT was no good here. Tupelo up 13-0. Now that's a student section if I've ever seen one. Fired up later on in the fourth quarter. Tupelo with the ball on the 1-yard line. Jaden Hill, look at him. effortlessly jumping over those folks.
Yo, JJ Hill, he had a big week last week. He had
sure
2
did.
touchdowns last
He Sure
week.
did. And then they went 20-0 there, and they went on to win 40-7. What a game.
Yeah, that last touchdown must have came in the 4th for them because it was 40-0 at halftime. Here's some full screen scores for you guys. Oxford starting off 2-0, taking a win 31-14. Itawamba takes their first loss of the season. They lose to Caledonia 23-21. And Ripley with a huge win. They're going
Ripping
to
Kossuth.
over Kossuth. They're going to win that 40-14. And some other scores for you. They had an interesting score. They're doubling. North Pontotoc 55, Water Valley 33. Louisville with a shutout win, 31-0. You know, last year they had 7 shutouts in the regular season.
That's why we like to call him Big Louie.
Oh yeah.
They don't get that name for nothing.
Oh yeah, they know how to win. And East Webster won 41-7. Yeah.
That is a great slate of first games, scores, first highlights.
But don't go anywhere. We still have more for you right after the break. But first, here's
Band of
our
the week.
band of the week. Let's hit it.
The Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by Northeast Mississippi Community College.